Right. Okay. I have some time before newest episode of Walking Dead. So, and we're nearing the end of this saga. So I'm going to do an episode right now. The current visual novel stuff that I'm working on, this and Kato Shoujo, are close to the end. They have to be. And once those are finally done, I'm free to finally move on back to some other games that I've put on the shelf for now, so I didn't become overwhelmed. Things like, I'll say, the Hitman series, which is currently sitting in hibernation, and a couple other things that I wanted to get more into. If you're wondering where Hellsign is, actually I'm digging around with it a little bit. There's a small grinding bit that I'm for something I'm working for, and I'm also kind of waiting for an actual new update. Well, that's news for something else. Let's get into this. I want to say that I'm past the age of like the hour-long episodes. I have no control of where these saves are. I don't. I wish I did. Hopefully they're quick. They go boom bang boom, scoomity doo. My eyes slowly open, and I examine my surroundings. I think this is the same room that I got choked the fuck out of. And I remember, yes, context for anyone else who either doesn't remember or you're for some reason jumping in this for your first episode viewing. I don't know. People flex like that. We are officially back on Terra. It's time for the final showdown. We have to go see the king so he can fill in the final blanks as to what our destiny... Did my brain seriously shut down on destiny? And I want destiny... I know where this is. The Wayfarer's Tavern. A sharp pain pulses in my abdomen, and I grab at it. I notice a large bandage is present, dried with blood. But it must have been a phantom pain, as it subsides. Flashbacks of the ballroom blitz bombard my mind. I shake my head in an effort to push them away. I didn't need to be reminded of that right now. I bring myself to a sitting position. I let my feet touch the ground beneath the bed. The cold of the wood makes me shiver. I feel dizzy at my sudden movements. Moments later, the door opens and a familiar pink bunny with a very weird hairdo steps in. Almost as if they heard me shifting around. Wow. It's good to see you up again. You've been out cold for almost a week. That injury. We thought you'd be dead. I got better. He laughs it off and gives me a smile. Like a normal smile or a smile. I'm going with what his portrait is. A great example of bedside manner. Hey, Conrad, get in here. Your special friend is mooing again. PB rests his back against the wall. After a few seconds, I hear someone run up the stairs. Sure enough, it's Conrad, the comrade, panting softly as he enters. PB, you better not be... He cuts himself off the moment he sees me. Ryan, I can't believe it. Almost everyone said that you died. I got better. But I can't lose you just yet. I can't. Pump the brakes on the friendship train, Conrad. We've known each other for like maybe... Less than a day! Oh, God! He runs to the chair beside the bed and sits down. I still need you to get to Velasquez. Your journey is far from over. But don't move too much, I cut him off and let him know that I'm fine. My body is just a little stiff from lack of motion. No way, a wound like that needs time. In fact, why are you even sitting up? Because I'm a man. You'll make it open back up or something. Are you a doctor? I don't know why they're so paranoid. Much to their objection, I stand straight up. Conrad puts his hands out to brace me for my fall. But I look at both of them, telling them that I'm fine. They look at each other, confused. Do they expect my condition to be worse? Is defying death something you do often? Oh... Kinda. More than you know. More than you'd think, but less than you'd hope. You got stabbed clean through, you know. There was a literal hole in your body. There's no way in hell you should be alive. And nobody is giving me any details. Almost everyone has been silent so far. I guess what Ryu said is true. He really did save us from Nami and Nagi. But at the same time, I can't disclose this to them. They probably pass off the arc as some hallucination. A weird vision due to my blood loss. And gaping hole. I couldn't expect them to believe me. But at the same time, I'm thankful. Ryu really did have my safety at heart. Well, he is the savior, you know. Never short of surprises, this one. Besides, the mystery man was right. He said that Ryan would survive. Mystery man! I'm surprised none of you believed us. Fine, you win. Good thing I didn't place any bets. Hang tight. I'll send him upstairs. Send here. PB leaves the room and heads downstairs. Mystery man, what did he mean by that? I sit back down and look at Conrad. Well, a lot of us don't remember. Blair's residence is just a blur. After everything ended, we woke up here. PB had to fill us in on everything. We were brought here by a stranger. Some random man saved our lives. Probably Ryu. He said that he tended to your wound. He told us that you'd lived through this. But I was the only one who believed him. It's nice to know that he was right. The other people were starting to get to me. Pessimism can do that. You know how it is. I just didn't expect it so fast. A wound like that should take months. If it even heals up at all. But if there's one thing I've learned, is that nothing is impossible. You can leave Terra after all. Everybody says that's impossible. But though the word doesn't mean it can't be done. It's more like it deters us from trying. So I expected you to prove them wrong. It seems like you're good at that. He smiles at me and I start to wonder. This mystery man. Could it be? The pieces start to fit together in my mind. But there was no need for my mind to do any work. Before I continue thinking, he enters the room. He has alternate art for his hood to be up? Or has his hood been up this whole time and I never noticed? Coolio! And I'm super glad I kept the cap on, otherwise that would have been catastrophic.
Oh, here he is now. Ryan, why don't you thank him? You owe him your life, after all.
Oh, I believe there's no need. We have sort of a arrangement. Ryo holds his hand out towards me. It's like the other times, but this feels different. Even after leaving the Ark, he still follows me? Get a hobby! There'd be so many places he could go instead. But here he was now, in the real world. The real world! No longer held back by a prison or the Ark. He'd be free to do whatever he wanted. And that thought was both terrifying and reassuring. Come, Ryan. You have a royal ball to attend. And some final truths to unveil. Then it's a date with destiny. Kill me. It would seem the time has come, Dusk. I must make my final preparations. What would you have me do? Surely I can help you, my liege. I can hear the voices from outside. I didn't expect this many to come. I'm afraid I'm getting a little nervous. It's all natural, I'm sure. This is a big day for you, Velasquez. Soon, you will reveal everything. I can only hope for a positive reception. Perhaps that is why I'm scared. I have no way of knowing how they'll react. It's different from no other speech. Only, you just have to end this speech with, I'm out, bitches! Don't overthink like that, my lord. Just don't think at all. Focus on poise, speak loud and strong. You're in the highest position of power. You need to focus on how you say things. It's more important than what you say. I suppose you're right. As usual, you have a way to calm me. I'll choose to focus on my demeanor. That's a good idea, Velasquez. It would be bad to show them fright. In turn, they feel scared as well. You're bearing transfers to your subjects. A happy king creates a happy world. That is something you must remember. Creating a happy world? Yes, I'd quite like that, Dusk. Thank you again for your input. It's an honor. Is there anything else I can do? I suppose we can't delay this further. Please, go ahead and open the gates. We must prepare for a very special guest. An auspicious Hello? I was reading... I was trying... Where'd the boobs go? I was trying to read the achievement title, and bam!
You mean you two know each other? I thought you were just some stranger.
I guess you could say that's still the case. I've been less than forthcoming until now. But to answer your question, we do.
I'm sensing some kind of story here.
One that spans back many episodes.
You haven't been lying, have you?
I shake my head. Of course I haven't been lying. I don't know enough. I don't know enough to make to falsify the truth. I just didn't think anyone would believe me. The story of the Ark and my destiny was quite strange.
Well, go on. I'm listening. Can't just leave me hanging.
I'm afraid we might have to, Conrad. You wouldn't understand the truth. It's quite a complex situation.
Don't belittle me, man. Just start with the basics. I'm more capable than you think.
Ryu lets out a huge sigh, likely of annoyance. He probably didn't want to explain things to Conrad, especially after he just finished doing that with me. Or did the timelines not add up that way? I guess he still had to train Acheron. That means more time. That means more time may have passed for him. Either way, he doesn't seem interested in talking. But his disinterest didn't stop Conrad from trying. Well, it's a long story. But me and Velasquez work together. We've been partners for quite a while.
That's bogus, Ryu. I would have seen you before. I practically lived in the castle.
Well, it's not that simple, Conrad. I'm not exactly what you call a Terran. I've watched over this world from far away.
Come again?
In a moment.
Oh! The internet's gonna have fun with that one.
That's all I'm willing to say right now. I worked with Velasquez for a long time. You could say we ruled Terra together. I believe that Kalen found this out. Probably why he was sent to Player's prison. Velasquez wanted to keep me a secret. I was what you'd call a scapegoat. It's thanks to me that Ryan is alive. I was able to stop Nami and Nagi too. But if my existence was made public, well, I'd probably be dead right now. Then there'd be an infinite suffering. So I hope you could forgive Velasquez, Conrad. Keeping Kalen quiet saved the world. Having him talk would have been catastrophic.
Right, he mentioned that, didn't he? Said Kalen had some royal secrets. Secrets that could ruin King Velasquez.
Of course. That's far from the truth. Velasquez isn't up to anything sinister. Your friend just had an undying grudge.
I knew it. Velasquez isn't evil. I didn't even believe what Riley said. He said that Velasquez was his employer. It was just a trick, wasn't it? To catch any man off guard. That way he could make his move.
Exactly. They wanted you to blame Velasquez. He planted seeds of regicide within you. I guess he thought you'd kill the king. At that point, he'd offload Player. Then the throne would be his to take. Quite admirable, I'll give him that. But Player was his puppet no longer. Riley's ambition died alongside him. That's what happens when you serve yourself.
Speaking of which, where is Player? I haven't seen him since the ballroom.
I gave him a good head start. He said he wanted to get away from this place. Start all over again, make a new life. It wasn't in my nature to deny him. So I guess you could say the Player is dead. He's starting over as a new man.
Until someone manipulates him again. That was a stupid thing to do, Ryu.
Perhaps. But that's all I'm going to tell you. Know that Velasquez's goal is honorable, and Ryan will help make his vision real. I remember long ago when I was just starting all this nonsense, I thought Velasquez was trying to instill an iron fist on the multiverse. Maybe he still is, maybe he's not. More people are gonna die, that's all I fucking know. I'm sorry that you lost your friend. I'm sorry that you went through all of this. But it couldn't happen any other way.
Whatever, it's fine. Thanks for telling me what you did. Now I know that Velasquez is clean. So I guess it's time to head to the ball. I heard he's going to make a big speech. Probably has to do with you, Ryan.
I wouldn't doubt it, actually. His secrecy made people doubtful. They started to think he was evil. But if he opens up to everybody, perhaps their minds will be put at ease, working together for a better future.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. So we should stop wasting so much time.
Said literally every viewer watching this series.
If we stay here, we'll miss everything.
Words of wisdom, Conrad. We wouldn't want to be late for this thing. After all, Ryan is the guest of honor.
Alright, let's get downstairs then. People will want to see you, Ryan. They all thought you were dead meat. And thanks for being open with me. I didn't mean to accuse you of lying. It just seemed a little far-fetched.
Conrad smiles at me as he leaves the room. I can hear him descend the stairs with heavy steps. It's true. You did make friends here. I guess that's what you'd call them. Perhaps it's time to say goodbye to them. That's not ominous! When you meet the king, this will all be over. Does this end with my death, Ryu, dude? 'Cause I didn't sign up for that! He leaves the room after giving me a slight bow. I can't believe this game is finally coming to a close. Everything we've worked for, it's happening today. I guess it really is time to say goodbye. I leave the room and follow after both of them. It was time to see how this would all play out. Yes! Was Rocker there? Rocker was there!
1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Let's fucking go! Righty!
There's no need to mock me, Conrad. I had a lead, and a solid one at that.
In the end, we were both correct. Kayleen was put in prison to keep quiet. However, he didn't have what I thought. Velasquez isn't plotting anything nefarious. I don't think either of us was wrong. In fact, we saved Kayleen's life. I just wish it went a little smoother. Roddy crosses his arm and looks at Conrad. It's clear that Conrad was rubbing this in his face. His entire quest to expose Velasquez was falling apart. Yeah, there's no need to fight about this. That's not what Kabu would have wanted. We need to honor the losses we've endured.
You're right, I'm sorry.
But at least our goals are now aligned. We want to learn what Velasquez is up to. Then everyone needs to load up for Bear. I need everyone here to bounce back to their cribs, jack their parents' biggest gats, and meet me at the ball. We have a date with destiny. Oh, God. What is that sight gonna look at? Just me, Righty, Conrad, and Kayleen walking down the street in a straight line, loaded up for Bear to go off to save the multiverse. This is the Avengers team assembled to save the fucking multiverse. Oh God. I can't reach back to Earth and pull in like an assist. Anyone? I know Rook said he needed to sit this out, but I pulled him up anyway. Fuck it, we'll get Anumi up here. And that won't be too hard either. Apparently, he's going to tell everyone. That's the point of this royal ball. No one will have to fill in the gaps. All these rumors will be dealt with. About time, if you ask me. For once, I agree with you, Conrad. Velasquez's silence hurt him in the end. Made it seem like he had something to hide. Well, he kinda does. But it's something noble, I'm sure. Can't wait to figure out what it is. I notice someone calling out to Righty. His attention is immediately directed to the bar.
You must excuse me, Ryan.
It appears that Fidget wants to see me. Fidget! The little blue bunny dude! I think he was one of the first people who's like, we need to train this thing to be a man! Bring him along to the bar! To the ball! He's gonna have to learn on the fly. I think he said something about a drawing. Oh, God. Oh, but first, I nearly forgot. Welcome back to the land of the living. Now pick up a shovel and get to work. Army of Darkness reference. I don't expect everyone to get that. It's nice to see you up, Ryan. With a quick nod, he exits the conversation. It seems like everything is back to normal around here. Everybody's getting ready for this royal ball. A huge counterpart to what it was like beforehand. You know, right. I'm either consistent with what this guy's voice or not, so fuck it.
You know, Righty's a nice guy. But he was too nice to become an assassin. My days as one might be numbered as well. After this is all said and done, I don't think there'll be a need for me.
Hey. So long as there are 2 motherfuckers left in the world, one person is going to want the other person dead.
Assassins will become a thing of the past. But maybe the world will be better off. Guilds can end up robbing you of your friends.
He looks over at the bar in deep contemplation. I'm not sure if he means Anyman or Righty, but at this point, I guess it doesn't matter.
I suddenly feel the need to get a drink.
You and me both!
I'll meet up with you before we go. But I just wanted to say, I forgive you for siding with Righty before.
Yeah, everyone's friends now.
It made sense from your point of view. I can't hold that against you anymore. Consider yourself forgiven, Ryan. We can't have any bad blood at play.
He makes his way towards the bar, and Righty. Perhaps he had some mending of his own to do. Last I recall, those 2 are rivals. It's amazing, they seem almost unaffected, even after everything that's happened. It's like they're detached emotionally. Oh, it'll come crashing down on them soon enough. Dude, you gotta drop the choker collar. Please. Please. Kayleen turns to address me. This is the first time I've spoken with him. Oh, sorry. Did I say something wrong? I half expected you to agree with me. Either way, at least I'm not like them. I still see Kabu when I close my eyes. I'm not as quick to forget as it seems. I might take a step back from all this. But if you really do save us all, perhaps there won't be a need for guilds. I'll be free to live my own life. Alright, so you're backing out then. So, the march down the street in a single line, almost shoulder to shoulder, to save the multiverse from the incest twins is Righty, Conrad, and myself. Of how do I combine furries with Avengers? Ferengers? Ferengers Assemble. That is not going to be the title, because I wouldn't know how to fucking really spell that without everyone browsing YouTube, scrolling along, seeing what the hell that is, thinking I must have had a stroke when I was at the keyboard. And that makes me feel hopeful. Living life by my own set of rules. I couldn't imagine anything greater. I wish I could have done it with Kabu. He was a helpless victim of circumstance. He didn't deserve to experience any of this. I notice Ryo standing not too far away. His ears perk up when he hears the name Kabu. I'm sorry that you lost your friend. I wish things could have been different. Trust me, it's not like I wanted this. It's okay, Ryu. This isn't your fault or anything. I just wished it were me instead. He was so bright and full of life, and then he wasn't. Now he's as blue as his fur was already blue. Was he blue? Which one was Kabu? Oh, right. Yeah, well, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. But I embraced my death a long time ago. Nothing of importance would have been lost. Trust me, Kayleen, you're important. But I do feel a little responsible. Your imprisonment was indirectly my fault. Velasquez wouldn't have done it otherwise, but both Nami and Naki are powerful foes. You needed to keep my identity hidden. Besides, we have Ryan here! Yay! It might be possible to bring Kabu back. Oh god! I really am going to need a goddamn bang bus to go to the afterlife and back to bring everyone back! With such power, we can do anything. Really? Well, I can't say with absolute certainty, but I experienced just a fraction of it. The power within Ryan is near infinite. Reversing all of this may be possible, but we need to defeat Nami and Nagi. Otherwise, they just get in our way. I see. So what we need is an epic anime-style showdown. Artists! Assemble! Would you join me for a drink, Kayleen? I'm parched, but in need of company. Well, that's all great. You two guys go off and do your shit. Conrad and Righty are off over there, becoming bros now. Rio's deciding to pick up a fucking date? I don't know. I just sit here and drink by myself then. Okay. He walks towards the bar, assuming Kayleen would agree. Oh, Kayleen, dude, I don't think you have a choice. I guess he did deserve to know a little more, though. After all, he was directly affected by Kabu's death. Conrad even got more information than I expected. What an interesting guy. But it's not like I can turn him down. He knows a lot more than he lets on. I remember the first time I saw him. I was scared, at a loss for words. I don't know why I did this for your voice now. I think I just made you gay, bro. I'll drop it. I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was saying. But, for the longest time I thought Rook was gay, so... I don't fucking know anymore. But now, he helps me feel at ease. It's the exact opposite of before. I thought he was evil. But now I don't. After saying this, he follows Ryu to the bar. It seems our experiences are both the same. Ryu is almost completely different man to us. At first, I had no idea what he was up to. In fact, Velasquez was in the same situation. His secrecy caused the people of Terra to doubt him. But he was about to open up, just like Ryu. Today was a turning point for the history of Terra. Velasquez would finally tell the world his dream. And then, I would help him achieve it for everyone. However that may be. I look towards the bar, and I'm surprised by what I see. Conrad and Righty are laughing and sharing drinks. Ryu and Kayleen are engaged in intense conversation. Just the other day, I never would have expected this. Things are changing, That fact is now concrete. Right now, however, only a few people are affected. But soon enough, it would be the entire world of Terra. Load of horse shit, if you ask me! I would expect that from you. I would expect that from you, PB, to just jump out of nowhere, right in my ear, going, that's a load of fucking bullshit! Save the world? Bring back the dead? Not even Ryo can make up his mind. I don't want to get your hopes up, Ryan. This power might not be what you expect. Only believe what Velasquez directly says. PB approaches me from behind and startles me. That is what he did. That's exactly what he did. He jumped out of nowhere and just started screaming, that's a lot of fucking bullshit! But I actually agree with him. Not even Ryo knew what Velasquez truly wanted. I'd have to treat what he said as pure speculation. Like, there's just so much in the air. And I still don't really trust Ryo. This is all too convenient for him. He's definitely holding something back. But I have no idea what it is. We could try beating it out of him. Normally, I'm better at getting a read. Or maybe my own dishonesty is reflected. Haven't really told you everything either. There are a couple of secrets I've hidden. Where the fuck did you come from? Fox's red assassin lady? Wait, did you say secrets? Sam must have heard and proceeds to intrude. Wow! Everybody involved was currently at the tavern. How fucking convenient for writing purposes. I guess I became one hell of a send-off. Go away, Sam. Nobody asked you. Oh, these two are sassy with each other. You're not making any money off me today. This is personal business, nothing sellable. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, PB. Every piece of information can be sold. You just have to find the right buyer. She's not wrong! PB clenches his fists and fumes with bunny anger. You know what? Never mind. It wouldn't have been productive anyway. There are more pressing matters at hand. You're going to the Royal Ball, right? I managed to secure a carriage for you. Some local townspeople will take you there. You'll be visiting the castle in style. But the Savior should settle for no less. You'll surely turn heads when you arrive. Wait, the carriage and townspeople? Does he mean something like a rickshaw? Yeah, it's a symbol of status. Don't worry about it too much. You'll just have to travel light. Ryo's already pleaded with me, so you only have room for one more. The rest of us are going to stay behind. We don't want to make you feel pressured, but we're expecting you back ASAP. Then you can tell us what Velasquez wants. We'll all share drinks before this is over. But for now, just relax and enjoy the ball. With whoever you choose to take along. I was not informed. I was not asked. I was not counseled. I have not been foretold. I was not warned that this was going to turn into a fucking dating simulator. Why does it always turn into a dating simulator with me? Why? Why am I on a dating simulator now? Why? I just hear Mark laughing, and he doesn't even fucking watch the series. He means you have to take a date. If I could be so bold, I suggest myself. Well, you do have two very good leading arguments as to why I should. That wasn't one of them, by the way. I did save you from that cell, after all. The castle must be loaded with secrets. It's not every day that they open the gates. This is a huge opportunity for me, Ryan. If I went with you, I'd blend in more. You take the attention away from me. I thought I had an achievement pot for some reason. No, it's just Steph playing Crusader Kings 2. Oh god. As if he was listening, Conrad barges in. Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Sam expects you to take her to the ball.
Yeah, right.
This has always been my duty.
It's been your duty to go on dates!
Ryan, I have to take you to the king. It's been that way since day one. I have to finish what we started. This isn't what anyone would want. I need you to see our goal complete. There's so much at stake here.
Don't be deceived by his words, Savior. Oh, don't do that cute thing where you use my title. He's after the money, just like I am. Velisco's promised him lots of cash. I doubt he actually cares about you. I'm just more transparent about it. No matter what, it's just about the money.
That's not true, Ryan. I don't even care about the money. I just want to see this through together. I want the king to see me successful. I want to know that I helped. And I want to do it with my friend.
They both stare at me expectantly. Should it be with... So it would be me, Ryu, and one of these two. I contemplate for a few moments before answering. Oh god! I'm gonna go with the girl. I'm just gonna go with the chick. Yay, she looks so pleased. I said that I want to go with her. I couldn't deny her this one-in-a-lifetime chance. Excellent, you won't regret this. As soon as we get there, I'll vanish. I won't get in your hair like Conrad. I just have a few preparations to make. I'll meet you outside when I'm ready. We're gonna have tons of fun, Ryan.
I don't believe this. After everything we've accomplished, this has been my goal from the start. You're gonna have a good explanation for this. As soon as you get back to me, we're talking. I want to know everything Velisquez says. And I'm not taking no for an answer. I just want the truth of everything. There's proof that money doesn't matter.
They both walk away in different directions. Sam goes upstairs and Conrad goes back to the bar. Seems he's angry with me for choosing to take a woman on a date. But on the other hand, she's ecstatic. Well, I guess we'll be meeting outside. I turn the door and start walking towards it. But before I can leave, Rydy calls out to me. He ran from the bar to catch me before I left. Wait, hold on a moment. You can't just leave just yet. Why? He catches his breath before continuing. This must be particularly important to him. Fidget wanted me to give you this. He's a little shy, so please forgive him. I told him he should do it himself. He hands me a piece of paper that's folded up. There's a name written on it. Was this a present? Was it covered in anthrax? I wish you the best of luck at the ball. Not all of us are going to be there. Well, shit! There goes literally all my backup of capable fighters! I have my own reasons for staying behind. Probably to keep an eye on PB and Fidget. I nod at him and let him know that I understand. But before I can look at the paper, Fidget approaches. Hey Ryan, I'm happy to see you're safe. A lot of people said you wouldn't make it, but I knew deep inside that you'd be fine. I just wish that everyone else was fine. I heard about what happened to the others. It's sad when people have to go like that. Bloody? Yeah. I nod and look at the both of them. I start to unfold the paper, but Riley interrupts. I'll be leaving you two alone. But but as I said before, good luck. There's a round on me when you get back. I don't think I'm making it back. Fidget looks a little uncomfortable without Riley. He shifts from side to side, avoiding eye contact. Sorry, he helps me feel less shy. I didn't expect him to walk away like that, but I drew a nice picture for you. You're free to look at it if you like. I think it might be my best one yet. A slight blush appears on his face as I open the paper. And he was definitely right. It's his best one yet. Do we get to see it? It's a drawing of me with Eddieman and Kaboo. We're holding hands with big smiles on our faces. And X's on everyone's eyes. I hope that I drew Kaboo correctly. Riley only told me that he was blue. So I had to make up the rest as I went. I got the idea after talking to Ryu. He said you might bring them back. That's why you're all so happy. I think that's exactly what would happen. No one would have to be sad anymore. That's what it would be like with Mom. Trish! I was correct in remembering your name, Trish! Where the fuck have you been? Hey, Fidget. Hey, Ryan. I thought I'd come to see you off. You're the talk of the tavern, you know. Trish enters the conversation with a wide grin. She probably noticed that I was talking to Fidget. As far as I remember, these two always stayed close. Hey, Trish. I was just finishing up. I wasn't skipping lessons again, I swear. It's okay, Fidget. No need to worry. Just today is quite a big day, isn't it? I wish I could go to that royal ball. Well, your name didn't pop up in the choices either. Yeah, it would be really cool. I'd love to meet the king one more time. He'd definitely know where Mom is. Oh. Trish laughs nervously and rubs the top of his head. You can run along now, Fidget. I need to have a talk with Ryan. Make sure to say goodbye, though. Goodbye, Ryan. I hope you have lots of fun at the ball. I'm gonna keep being a buck with you, Fidget. It's gonna be a brawl and people are gonna fucking die. I'm probably gonna be one of them. I'll be here waiting when you get back. He runs off excitedly and Trish lets out a sigh. I could tell she was holding something back all along. Listen, I'm going to be blunt here. If this is you confessing your feelings to me, you're going to have to get to the back of the line. Ryu told us all about your role. He said you might bring back the dead. I never could have said this beside Fidget. But we all faced it a long time ago. His mother has been dead for a while now. You don't fucking say. He's never been able to accept it, though. He always has one fantasy or another. Instead of telling him, we play along. We could never stand to see him sad. Telling him the truth would crush him. But with you, things might change. If what Ryu said was actually true, could you please bring back their mom? I hope that's not asking too much. I shake my head, telling her that it's fine. If the power was with me, I'd bring everybody back. Trish wouldn't have to worry about Fidget anymore. Thank you very much, Ryan. Breaks my heart to see him like this. He draws his mom every day, too. He says he'll show her when she gets back. But we all know what the real situation is. She'll never get to see what he did. That is, unless you make it a reality. She walks away with a smile, returning to the bar. Everybody here was counting on me for something. I couldn't let them down. I had to succeed. I turned to leave, hearing the sounds of revels behind me. I guess my next stop was the carriage, then the castle. As I leave the tavern, one final fact dawns on me. After this, I might never get to see my friends again. Yes. Yes, I would. Folks, went on a little bit longer than I thought, but again, I don't have control over how long these are. If you had fun watching this, you know that drill. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, tell more people about this. Take a look at all the other adventures that I do on this channel. And as always, I want you guys to stay awesome. Oh my god. Look at this. My God. I have to say, it has truly been a long and bizarre adventure. And it was nearly at a close. I don't know how quick these last 4 chapters are going to be. Perhaps in the next episode, regardless of how long it does go on for, I may do 47 and 48. And then 49, 50. Regardless, I see 2 episodes remaining. Whether I do these 3 in the next one and then end it off with 50 and then final thoughts, or 2 and 2, we have 2 episodes to go. Let's fucking do it.